This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The President.
I like his phone.
Yes. Yes. Everything is fine, sir. Better, even. There's been a development. Yes. Understood, sir. We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
Dude, his character has evolved from the 2-bit
Passages beyond
version,
these shipping containers. Let's slip through them.
which should be an obvious statement.
Talk about a tight squeeze.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just making sure no one just keels over and dies real fast. Didn't mention this earlier, but I will be getting a new upgrade to my system. Right now I use a really big TV. That's why you see me constantly looking up when I'm trying to watch things.
You bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
It's not wrong. Zane decided I was a stepping stone.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
Alright, just check to see if there's any loot I need / want. Yeah, I'll be getting a monitor to replace the giant effing TV I use. Found a pretty good deal on one that meets the specs I want. The only downside is it didn't have 2 HDMI ports. It has a display and an HDMI, so I can have to switch between those for my PlayStation and my computer, which is not too difficult for me to do.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
Ugh. Plan E. An achievement. Yay! Don't know how much longer the Final Fantasy stream's gonna go, but I'm probably gonna end up doing some Warframes streaming too, so heads up.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
I do want to bring up, they did a great job making her look athletic and keep what made her character her. Like, I've said this before in like the previous recordings and stuff, I just really like how they did her. I'm going to get a couple of those, because I got a feeling now that they're mentioning it, I'm going to need it. Because a lot of fanboys were grumpy that they were going to potentially alter her. Let's just leave it at that. They were going to alter her. Yeah, so a lot of fanboys got really cross about it. I'm broke now, but is there anything in Materia I wanted? No, not really. And thankfully they didn't win out. I still haven't met Eris yet, so that's how early in this game I still am. Damn, I just thought of that. Well, first let me do... Oh, Materia and equipment. Okay. So he gets a new the new bracelet. The new leather bracelet, because leather's totally his thing. Let's give him the revival one, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it on him. And then... Not who I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Give her the metal knuckles. Yes. Overpower. And then Barrett gets... I'm going to have to buy him something different, but for right now he'll get that. I wonder when he gets his new gun. Oh, which does remind me, oddly enough. Upgrade weapons. I assume I can do it out in the field like I currently am. Alright. Let's see here. Magic defense up, attack up. Oh, it's already unlocked. Good. Hang on, what was that? Magic up, alright. No, alright. Ooh, there we go. I see the one I want. There it is. I can now hold more Materia. Now, unless they change it, which I don't think they will, you see how like the first two, the green and the purple, are combined? That's a big deal. That means when something happens to one of those slots, it affects the other one. Because there are some materia that do that with each other, where they do that, yeah. He had a lot, so I should be able to get a decent amount of what I want. I could get him another materia slot. I think I need to raise his attack power, though, before I do that. That's a thought. I'm designing a tabletop game, and an idea just struck me. Don't worry about it right now. There we go. So all my characters now just got a healthy power. They probably still have SP I could use, but I'm not doing that yet. Probably also a good time to save now that I think of it. Dog in pursuit. That's funny. Double meaning. For anybody not catching it, it's part one saying, "Hey, I'm under pursuit," and then the other one is the image they were using to tell me where to go was a graffiti of a dog. So, dog in pursuit. That was pursuing the dog. I'm sure all of you got it. I'm just stating the obvious.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just don't look down, okay?
Easy for you to say.
I honestly don't think he could fall if he tried. Like, he's got a broad enough shoulder base that he just, like, catch it with his shoulders.
Section G's through here, huh?
This ought to open it. No good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Control room.
Let's check it out. Maybe no one uses that entrance.
I'm getting the feeling no one's come down here for a long time.
No plate inspectors, huh?
Doesn't look good.
Think it worked?
This game feels more and more like they are playing up like anti-corporate power sentiment a lot.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open the gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
She's starting to realize like what the group really does.
All these lamps. You'd think they'd be able to balance the load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running.
Probably not that much. It's like a form of LED. LED, it probably isn't that much.
That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder? Hey, pretty tall attitude.
I'll go.
Okay.
He does have a good reason for being afraid of heights, though, for the record. So, I'm going to tell you the original Final Fantasy VII lore after this.
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
I have a feeling that was an excuse to separate me to some degree. Alright, just checking to see if there's anything over here. I was loving on Zane earlier, and I've got cat hair on my face, and the air from my fan is hitting it just right, so it's like really bothering me. That's why you see me like swatting at stuff on my face.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5.
Not again. Oh no, not again.
Great. I'm
Oh,
sure those
petunias.
things will welcome us just as warmly as before. Tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
So a bit about his lore is, and the reason why he also has a gun hand is, so originally his town was like an oil town, back when oil was like the premier, one of the premier supplies. And him and his best friend,
Give me your best shot.
him and his best friend were pretty much like the head foremans of the place. And then when Shinra goes, hey, we want to build a Mako reactor here, it was Barrett who talked him into it. He's like, no, that's actually a really good idea. You know, oil's going away, Mako's going to be the new thing. So he, his friend was against it. Marlene's dad was against it. And
Is that it?
the end result being that when the reactor messed up, it was one of the earlier, I was going to say one of the earlier prototypes, I'd call it, or it was just a failed one. And it it started to go up. So Shinra does what Shinra
Across that.
Shinra does what Shinra does, and they
I don't know where the catwalks take us.
got rid of all the witnesses. Marlene was saved, and then her dad was hanging over a cliff, and the only one holding her up at the time. Did I just go back in a loop? Yeah, I did. The only one holding him up at the time was Barrett by his gun hand, because at the time it was a regular hand. Obviously, it was his right hand. He was holding his left hand, and then I just went in a circle. Shinra shot him down, shot through Barrett's hand, destroying his hand, and shot the other guy's hand. So Barrett had his hand lopped off.
Powered down is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
So once I reroute the power, they're going to be waking up.
Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but it all goes back to Shinra.
Open the container of hazardous material. Interested. It's probably an item I can throw at somebody to give it poison. But, so yeah, because of the destruction of his town by his mistake, he's hated Shinra ever since. And he's learned more about, ever since with Avalanche, he learned more about what's going on with the actual reactors. Even he doesn't know everything. Like, he knows... Barrett's a good example of someone who's passionate and who's been fed nothing but the propaganda that he believes. Not saying anything he's saying is wrong, but... How dangerous someone like him is.
Going for that Materia, weren't you?
So close, and yet so far.
Blue. That must be a support material in some kind.
This path's no good now.
I'm sure there's another way to get there.
Nothing we can do but search.
And when we find it, we can finally snag that Materia.
I love that the game called me out for that. It's like, you were after that material, weren't you? Yes, yes, I was.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
There's another material right there, too. So I gotta get over to that side.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system is designed to make shit go downhill faster.
Definitely not wrong in that statement. Oh yeah, I probably should assess them. Oh, so it doesn't like ice attacks. Good to know.
Would kill for a shower.
I have a feeling I just missed something. Like my brain edited it out. Nope, I didn't miss anything. Okay. I'm getting a lot of like, hey, you need to look over here's. I'm very confuzzled.
think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
Damn
Yeah, in Sim 4 he has a good reason to be afraid of heights.
it. I feel no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. Little fear. Hey guys, you know, these fans are really loud and
You chickening out?
hell no! I'm just worried that your bony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
Okay then. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan, whatever you do.
Right.
Promptly looks at fan. Oh, probably. Oh, this is how it's gonna get worse.
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there?
Isn't that...
Hey, don't be a dumbass. Tifa told you not to look at the fan.
There's gotta be a way behind that.
Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life. I mean, not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
There's gotta be a way to get behind that fan. Oh well, I'll worry about it later. As a summoning material too, it looked like it was red. I wonder who it would be. There's a lot of materia just laying around here too, for a place that's so abandoned. Mind you, it kind of makes sense. In a weird way.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Probably another fight coming up here in a minute. Let me double check my health, everybody's health. That should be good enough. Section 8. H. Okay, I am not taking that cargo
This is
platform.
it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
Expected that.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
That one.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
It sounded more like she was saying something like from some fantasy game, which I've been saying this is a I want to call it sci-fi. Fits. Alright, so as I divert power, the automated defenses are going to start turning on.
They're mine. Going in. Let's do this. Enough. Let's finish this.
I'm really liking how they've made each character feel so unique to each other. The way Cloud hits things is completely different than the way Barrett hits things.
Look, there's the switch.
And it feels different than the way Tifa fights. And I still haven't even gotten Eris yet.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Saw that happening.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
It's not wrong. Considering we've already fought. Those little mech things are nothing.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Mid-range turrets.
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests. Still.
I forget that you can independently charge his
How'd
stuff.
you like that?
Let's go.
Just made our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
Come on. There we go.
We can move this catwalk.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect. Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are. Yeah! I'll do it!
Well, I'm going in the direction things are trying to kill
This
me,
won't take
so...
long.
It's usually a good sign you're going the right way.
Ain't no thing! I'm counting on you!
It looks like I'm fighting, oh, I need to scan those.
I got this.
It looks like they're, seahorses.
Don't overdo it.
About damn time!
Oh, okay. Quack monsters that prefer the dark. And they're
Not
preventing me from
throwing in
making...
the towel.
They're preventing me from making it dark. Why?
Gotta be smart. Give him your all. Fine. Do this way. Finish him off.
That's that. Was never in doubt.
Oh, HP up leveled up. That jumped his health up a bit. There we go. Not at full health, but definitely not as squishy. Before I pull that switch, I'm going to go down here, because I want to see what's down here. I actually have a feeling I'm going to need to come back up this way then. I'll just go ahead and just pull the switch and see what happens. So, if they take that much energy, or at least reportedly do, and they're that massive... Okay, yeah, it's good.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
Yeah. I'm really curious
It's a hole, right?
what makes
That's
those lights so
more
unique.
slums down there?
They're not just like some giant
Huh?
effing LEDs.
You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
There's a purple material right there I really want. There,
Power's on. miss those 3 plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
For rusted machines, they're more powerful than any other sentry turret we've dealt with. That's one of the things I don't understand about like a progressing system. Where the enemies progressively get more dangerous as the game goes on.
No holding back. Get ready. See ya.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way, I like it, Let's see what's over here.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
I know where to go.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Hell, no
I went the right way.
guys.
I was trying to go the wrong way.
Nowheres to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
Alright, I'm going to intentionally go back the wrong direction. As you guys know me, I don't like going the right direction the first time. That was an accident. Ugh. What are you? You look like a fun button.
Alright, we only need to power down one more sun lamp.
Okay. So, going that way does nothing, and I'm assuming going up... I saw a ladder I could have taken. Will do me nothing either. Alright. So yeah, all this was a bit... Yeah, going up there probably won't mount to nothing, but I'm going to go take a quick look. So I'm pretty sure this is the way I went earlier. Yeah, and then I moved the... I want to check something. This might be a complete waste.
Think back. Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
Ha-ha! Hopefully there's some cool loot over here now. Ooh, Moogle Metal. I will eventually find out what those are good for. And a bottle of turbo ether. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off that last light, and then I'm going to actually look for the, Okay, this is the correct way. Over here. And then I'm going to look for, like, how to get all that materia that I missed, because I really want that materia. Because some of it's purple, blue, and then the summon, so...
Huh? We're going back?
If you've got shit to do, then hurry up.
My bad. Actually... Hope the quarantine, everybody's being treated okay in this quarantine. Now I know
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
So the secret to any video game is you don't tell the game what you're actually trying to do. You tell it the opposite of what you want to do. And then you do the correct thing. The thing you actually want to do. Like Now,
Ventilation system service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode.
he's gonna walk me
Please
straight
complete
in.
the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing?
I have a minute to get there and back, and it just made me.
Go ahead and stay.
Shouldn't. What you done? Gotta love it.
It's on you.
Let's go! Come on!
My turn.
Good enough.
That's it. Allow me.
Okay, so I just have to do a lot of damage to it. Got it. Sister rays aren't helping, but keeps taking me off the person I'm trying to target.
Sloppy. Going in. Enough. Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Hurry up.
Error. Maintenance access procedure not completed within time limit. Reactivating ventilation system.
Get your ass out of here.
That was sloppy.
You damn right it was.
Alright, first let me get that music. Oh wait, I can rest and do it again. Okay. Thank you for watching. This has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. And be sure to follow the links below where you'll find me on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, so you can keep up to date on all the projects I'm working on. Also, please stay safe during this quarantine, and as you practice proper social distancing, be sure to not touch your face, and